Hello there everyone, I'm the Groovy One, and this is Dark Souls Remastered. So this is a bit different from the last game I played, but I do want to do a bit of variety, and I really like the Dark Souls games, so I thought I'd do a playthrough of each of them, starting with the first game. So we're going to follow the adventures of Gruce. He is a pyromancer with a gift from a witch. A witch gave him this ring that has no obvious effect, but he keeps it and carries it with him and he cherishes it. He was a farmer at one point, until there was an unfortunate accident that involved the crops burning down. I'll do a little bit of customization on this guy, but I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I already know what I want him to look like. So I'm playing this on the Xbox because I find the controller is a little bit more reliable than it is on the PC. I've had times where the controller would just disconnect for a split second and it would fuck me up a little bit. So I'd rather play on the system it was designed for. You can play this with a keyboard and mouse, but I believe it was designed for a controller, and I find it flows better with the controller. Some people like the keyboard and mouse, but anyways, let's get into this. The Adventures of Gruce.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Dark Souls. So this is Gruce. He doesn't look exactly like I designed him, but there's a reason for that. So we have a friend who gave us the key to our cell so we can escape this place. We don't really have anything except for a shitty sword hilt. And we do have a fireball spell, but we can't use that right now. So we're in a pretty bad situation. We won't be able to survive long in Dark Souls with this. Fortunately, this is just a tutorial area. Bonfires give us comfort. So there's a door over here, but this is Dark Souls. So obviously, because it's Dark Souls, the door does not open from this side. So we'll have to go through the big foreboding doors. We all know what this room's gonna be. A boss battle. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna fight this guy. He'd kick our ass right now. You're supposed to just run away, but I'm getting my ass kicked. Get out of here. Just roll the fuck out of here. Yeah, you're supposed to run. There's a message on the ground there that says, run. one of the tutorial messages, but I didn't read it. You can kill that guy if you choose black fire bombs as your starting gift. You can use those to kick his ass, and you'll get a special weapon for beating him the first encounter. But I don't care too much about that. I also don't care about this arrow sticking out of my shoulder. I should, because I'm almost dead. But we have a shield now, so your arrows won't do shit. And he knows that, so he's fucking right off. Now I have a hand axe. A huge upgrade to that broken sword hilt. Kicked his ass there. Much better than our old one. Walk through the ominous fog. Fortunately, I made it to the other side of this door here. So I can rest at the bonfire, which is good because I'm almost dead. Off to a horrible start. But it doesn't matter because we made it to the bonfire and unlocked a shortcut. I love the shortcuts in this game. Not today, asshole. I have to ultra kill him because he was rude. So here's our friend from before who let us out of our cell. I think it's a good idea to say hi to him.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Of course.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Wonderful. Our friend gave us some liquor.
Oh, and this.
And a key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you.
I like
after
this
death.
guy.
So go now, and thank you.
I think we're going to be friends for a very long time. Cheers. What was that? Oh no! Yeah, he's dead now. Fortunately, we have acquired his soul. Or his souls, it's plural. He had 100 of them. There's something here. But you gotta be careful when you pick up items in Dark Souls, because this guy would have ran out and kicked me in the ass. Now we have a pyromancer flame. I'll put it in the weapon hand just because it's an offensive thing. I don't know which is better, but I tried to push B, but I was switching my weapon at the same time as I pushed B, and he didn't roll. you've never played Dark Souls before, no, I'm not even going to explain a backstab, it says in the tutorial. Or a parry. I'll just show you. My masterful parry skills. It's mostly just luck, I think. I'm not bad at parrying in this game. Dark Souls 2 I'm not quite as good at. Or wait, no, I am pretty good at Dark Souls 2 too. I think it's Dark Souls 3 I'm not good at parrying. But it is fun. So here's this asshole. If I stand up there too long, he'll jump up and kick my ass. Now that I have a real weapon and some fireballs, he's not going to stand a chance. Just right in the crotch. I don't think he would have liked that very much. There's one in the ass. I love the music. I had to be quiet for a bit for that. Victory. I still hear footsteps stomping around, but let's just not worry about that. So if you rest at a fire, you'll get your spells back. And your Estus flasks. That's pretty common knowledge, though. So let's get the fuck out of here. Good job. So there's a nest over here that you can drop items, specific items. The bird might talk to me and ask me for things. I think it wants a particular type of item. Either like soft things or warm things. I think it just wants soft stuff. So I'll give it this humanity. Now this is kind of weird how it works. You gotta drop the item, then you quit the game, and then you reload the game. And then it'll be a different item. Now he's gonna talk.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Yeah, she, I guess, wants warm and soft stuff. So I just got myself a ring of sacrifice. Lose nothing upon death, but the ring breaks. It's like a free life. You still die, but you don't lose your souls. There's an item down here. I gotta grab it. A soul of a lost undead. Can appreciate these mountains if you want.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Firelink Shrine. Now the real fight begins. So this is basically the main area of Lordran. This fire is more useful than the last one. You can level up here, do other stuff. I gave my humanity away, so I can't do anything with that. But I can go here and grab that. As you can see, there's a well here. If I were online... Oh, I am online. I thought I was offline. I guess when I quit the game and started over, I'd sign back in. I don't necessarily want to play online. There you go, you died down here. I knew you died, but I like doing that. I like doing that. I don't know why. But as you can see, yeah, amazing item ahead. There will always be a message there saying like something about that hole, and people will fall for it. So when you die, you leave your souls behind, and you have to grab them. Before I can do anything with the humanity, I have to use it. I will use one, and this will put it in the top left. And then I will use one more. So it does a few things. So having one humanity in the top left will make you, give you like better luck, I guess. Better item drop chances and better curse immunity and stuff like that. So one gives you a fairly decent bonus, and the more you have, the better the bonus is. So I like to have at least one in there at all times. So I haven't really thought about what I need, but I do have an idea of what I want to go for this character. I want to be a pyromancer that's good at parrying. So I'm going to get like a parrying dagger in one hand and a bandit's knife in the other hand, because the bandit's knife has really good critical attack damage, like if you do a backstab or a counter. So I'll need some dexterity for that. I don't remember exactly how much I need. I'll have to look that up after I'm done recording. But I'll bring it up to 16 or 15 for now. And I want dexterity, so I'll bring it to 12. Apparently start does not work. I have to go down and click accept. So yeah, generally I like to decide what I want to, like what build I want, what weapons I want to use, and then I look and see what stats I need for them, and I'll just go from there, and then I'll level up my strength or dexterity so I can wield the weapon that I want to use. And just go from there.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
This guy has a lot to say, so I'm gonna come back. I'll take him in small doses. Just so you don't have to listen to him spiel on for 20 minutes. Just gonna run around and grab a few items. Firebombs are actually kind of useless to me because I can throw fireballs with my hand. But I don't know, maybe I'll run out of my fireball spells. There's a fat guy here. Like a religious guy too, he's all into the faith. There's an elevator here, but it's inactive. But a little kind of secret is you can fall down here. Normally, if you fall down an elevator shaft, you die. But this is an exception. It's like right at the start, so it makes you think, oh, there might be stuff down there. So the next elevator, you decide to jump down, and you're fucked. A bunch of goodies down here. Those red orbs are for invading other people. I'm not gonna do that. Some faith weapons like a morning star and a talisman, the homeward bones take you back to the bonfire. And some Lloyd's talismans. I don't even remember. I don't even remember what those do. I never used them. So down here, you want to get the hell out of here. I usually run straight to the bonfire after I do. Like, there's skeletons down there and they're really tough. You're not supposed to go down there right now. I'll talk to this guy again.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. I don't know. Going hollow could solve quite a bit. Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
I think I accidentally skipped one of his talkings, but he's not the most important character. He's just the depressed guy that hangs around the starting area. There's always a depressed guy that hangs around the starting area in these games.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Firelink. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
You always gotta destroy the barrels and stuff in Dark Souls by rolling through them. It's just a fun thing to do. But I think I'm gonna talk to the rest of these guys and end the episode, so if you don't care about the story, you might as well just stop watching now and wait for the next episode to come out. But yeah, I'm gonna just talk to these guys.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What?
You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead berg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead berg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Yeah, he's just telling me where I'm supposed to go. Telling me how to get my humanity back and stuff.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Now I'm starting to piss him off.
I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
I don't know why it does that. It registers the A button twice when I go to talk to him.
What now? I'm not up.
See, I skipped that what now part. But anyways, that's all he has to say. I'll talk to the next guy in the next episode though, because he's kind of important if you want miracles. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching everyone. And keep it groovy.